Okay, welcome to the first dungeon. Kind of wanted to leave that nice little intro in there. I also skipped all the BS I had to go through to get to this temple. The gameplay was pretty terrible. It's a little embarrassing. But there's going to be plenty of embarrassment to be had in this dungeon. Always gotta save. You never know when the game is gonna crash. It's always unstable. So I have some hard time with this bat. Just can't hit it. Also, gooey mushrooms. Gotta love gooey mushrooms. 2 bats. I think after the first bat, I was just like, yeah, slingshot, not a good idea for that. Let's use the sword, because that's way more applicable. I'm not quite sure what my mind was doing when I was playing this, but I was honestly in the mentality of I need to slash and kill everything, and I need to collect everything. I think that's a leftover from like Bayonetta, because there's so many secret items left in like everything, and I'm currently playing Bayonetta, so unfortunately it doesn't really apply to a Zelda game. You don't get the same type of rewards for destroying all the stuff. It's kind of unfortunate in my opinion, but hey. I was worried I wasn't going to make it up that vine wall since I got trapped on the trees, but did pretty well. That whole segment right there, pretty masterful, I have to say. These eyeballs. I'm sure that tablet in the corner tells you how to get past the eye. I just remembered how to get past it from my own past gameplay of the game. I still don't, I don't know. I don't think they're that good an idea, but, you know. I think I shoot 7 off before I'm like, fuck it. Get down to business and just stun it so I can slash it. I don't know what I thought, you know, like a seed is really gonna do to their vine, but at least wanted to try. And that guy couldn't just even straight fucking hit, so. Once again, this is another situation where I'm like, items. Gotta catch them all. Give me that heart that I don't need. Here's a shortcut no one's ever gonna use. I had such a hard time hitting that spider because I couldn't see where the other seeds were going. They were all being covered up by Link's figure, so I was literally shooting blind, I feel. This time, first time around. I was looking at my shield health, I'm like, this is great. But at the same time, like, how many enemies can I go through before I lose my shield? How pro can I go? Turns out I can go pro for a pretty long time, but eventually my luck runs out. And unfortunately, it runs out before I really fucking need it. So yeah, it's just general exploration. Don't really know where I'm going. I remember from the first time I played the game, I was a little kind of annoyed with the area because I felt like I had to backtrack so much in this small little area. I eventually got annoyed by it, but yeah, I think this is another time where I'm like, I'm gonna shoot the pellet at the, you know, dangling string to knock it down. It's like that's a stupid idea. Kind of waiting for it to turn around like the spiders in Ocarina of Time, but never did it. So I was like, alright, cool. And they definitely don't make it easy to hit that thing. So I'm like, alright, regular slash, not good. Stabs must work. Turns out they do. Unfortunately, I think even when the game is acting, you know, in terms I would say as perfectly, anytime you have to go for a stab, it's kind of annoying. It's an annoying motion. It's not very accurate. I think that's the only thing I've ever found to be not accurate, is the stabbing. And yeah, you can hear spiders drowning in the background. I also passed by a little place you can dig with the digger mitts. I'm kind of curious about that spot because I don't think you actually revisit this temple. At least I don't remember revisiting this temple. But I wonder what would be in there. If it was something like a heart piece, that'd be awesome, but I kind of feel like if I came back, I'd only get like 20 rupees. Which would be like the troll of the century. Oh, he thinks he's so clever. He remembers that one spot he could dig at the very beginning of the game. Some chump change for you. It's one of those peppy moments. Follow your instincts. Instinct said jump in the water. And lo and behold, I found the switch. So I have a little bit of like a small gripe with one part of this dungeon, which I'm about to travel to. Because I'm going to go into the room and it's going to lead me to a map. It's also going to say, in order to make it to the center of this sanctuary, you need to hit 2 switches that are marked by an X on the map that you'll receive. And I'm like, alright, cool. Well, it's not so cool because it's alluding to me hitting 2 switches, but in actuality, I've already activated those 2 switches to get to the map. So, it was just a bullshit charade. So, instead of using my own reasoning of, I've already done 2 switches, that must be what it's talking about, I actually believe that there are 2 switches for me to find. So I'm like, where haven't I gone in this dungeon? And then, of course, you know, I never find the 2 switches, and then I realize I've been had. Oh, this son of a bitch. I legitimately thought I was gonna lose my shield here. He's such a jerk. He got what he deserved. Look at the polite way I go about reading the sign. There it is. Okay, so I guess I read it wrong. There's a sparkling switch that will allow me to get to the center of the temple. I can find it on the map. And the map is contained in a room with 2 switches that I've activated. Okay, so it's really not fucking me over, but I interpreted it incorrectly, which led me to run around in circles. You know, I don't remember when you actually get the ability to dive in this game. I'll tell you one thing, I really want to dive. Turn around and kick your asses. So that turns out well. And I'm like, alright, just gotta get him over to me so I can flip him over. Of course, he's stuck. I tried very hard to flip him over, but the sword wasn't moving downwards. So I got grabbed. Waggle, waggle, waggle. Waggle, waggle, waggle. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kick its ass, and fucking nothing happens. Trying to get this sword to work. Switch. Alright, now the water's high enough, I should be able to do whatever I want to do. I'm not sure why I go back here. Oh, cause I think there's a spider across the way, and the door's locked. I'm like, I need a key. I know it's over there, I just don't know how to get over there. So look around for a switch, but I won't find one. It's the fools and the stupid web. It's always, oh man, the web is so annoying. So I assume I can't make it over there. I mean, looking at it now, I feel like an idiot because I don't even see that on the map it connects to right where the chest is. There's actually a vine wall, and I find it completely by accident. As you can see, I just walked right past it. Come back in here, I'm like, oh, I must be able to swim around. Nope, there's nothing here. Just an idiot on a fool's errand. Like, alright, there's nothing. Gotta go back. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing. I don't even know what's going on right here. Fucking web. Man, I believe so much it's in this room. Just turn around. Turn around. Yep. There you go. Now I see it. And honestly, when I saw that wall, I'm like, I am an idiot. So much an idiot. I honestly wish he would just fall to the ground. It's so much easier to kill him. Like, he's foiling all my plans of just, like, being able to kill him in one hit as opposed to 2 stabs. I'm sure that's B trying to tell me, like, hey, you're low on health. You should probably, heal yourself as soon as, you know, you can. It's like, yeah, no shit, right? If I twirl my eyes around 3 times, I don't get all bent out of shape. Alright, small key. We're heading forward. big room. So this whole time I'm thinking I could use my shield to kick his ass, but then I'm also looking at my shield and how long it takes for him to get an attack out, and I just don't trust that timing, so I try to avoid using my shield on this guy. When I got counterattacked there, I was so happy I wasn't shielding. Like, I'd rather take the hit. Also kind of combating some resync issues and stuff like that. There we go. Overall, the battle wasn't too tough. Did pretty well. It's the beetle, also known as the new pimp item in Smash Brothers. So I'm not sure what I was thinking. I was probably too tired when I played this game, but my initial thought was, oh, I'm gonna go around killing things with this beetle, and I should find like some awesome secret items because, you know, like Bayonetta, there's secret items everywhere. But no, there aren't. There's just some rupees. And that's it. Some 20 value rupees. Oh, like, alright, cool, I can't get through the big hole. Like, I mean, there's nothing going on in that direction, so let me go through the top one, because that'll lead to a secret area. I have no idea what I think I'm going to achieve. I honestly don't think I'm going to find, like, a heart piece laying around and, like, bring it back with the beetle. But, obviously, I think I'm gonna find something. That's when I see the switch, and I'm like, oh, I suppose I'm just supposed to get out of this place. So I'm like, alright, top hole, doesn't do anything. Let's go through the big hole and open up this room. I like the little music box chime that plays. You use the beetle. It's a really creepy tune, though. I wish it was something kind of like, it wouldn't be appropriate for the game at all, but it'd be awesome if like Link programmed in his like own Heroes theme anthem. Or better yet, if it was like the Mario theme song. It's switch time. Man, these things aren't gonna know what hit them. And that BL goes through a lot of abuse. And it hits things rather fucking hard, despite going like 2 miles an hour. Feels like Link walks faster than he can fly. Once again, playing way too much Bayonetta. There are not those kind of game secrets in Zelda games. Like, I suppose I could walk past a room, potentially, but... once again, I just don't know what I think I'm gonna find. Whip. And of course the curiosity is why the third one won't activate, and I assume it's because I'm not up high enough. Also can't get 2 of the 3 to die off, so I'm just gonna come back. Beetle time! Give me that box. The angle for pushing things is a little awkward because the camera changes slightly. So honestly, in actuality, like, you push over to the side and then it stops pushing the box, so then you have to change to like diagonal a diagonal angle. I was trying really hard to figure out how to get onto the other platform, but then I think soon I realized that I need to use the beetle to hit a switch. Instead of trying to do parkour in a fucking Zelda game. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna run up the wall, and then when he drops, he's gonna be like, oh, there's a ledge I can grab onto next to me, and he's gonna grab it. Not how Zelda games work, man. I don't know what I was thinking. The structure of this game is rigid. It's a puzzle game, man. Outside of glitches, man, those things don't fly. That spider wanted to stay up there and it knows it. Gonna take it for a ride. spin that spider around. I'm like, I cannot believe I did not snatch like the gold part. What's happened? I could go back down there and get it. Stupid web. I try to slash down that other tree. It doesn't go as well. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. And it's gone. The game is just like, no, you don't deserve this. Check the map. Lock the door. Oh, here comes my favorite moment in Annihilation by Mechanical Beetle. Genocide! Oh my god, 3 out of 5 ain't bad. I can make it. And then they lower down. Oh god, that's scary. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I certainly have. I don't have a shield. And honestly, I thought it was them that took it from me, but I guess I lost it earlier. Trying to kill these things, I immediately feel the strain of the accuracy, or rather the inaccuracy of trying to deal with that, and I'm thinking of the boss fight coming up, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't gonna work. Once again, checking for secrets. Guess what? There were none. One time you actually get to kill a spider by cutting its thread. Felt good, by the way. That's what I've always wanted. And once again, opening up a shortcut that no one wants. I mean, not that no one wants, that no one's ever going to use. So, something weird happens here. After I fall off the rope, my Wii remote becomes inverted, so left is right and right is left. So, in other words, this is going to be really painful for me to show anyone, because I just keep falling down. I think it's still working okay right here. And I'm trying to jostle the rope to make them fall. But I can't rebalance now. And that's because it got inverted when I was trying to jostle. So now I'm like trying to make it over to the other side. It's not working. And I am like, I'm tilting the Wii remote like all the way in the opposite direction to like stop myself from falling over. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna climb over. And I don't know what came over me. I'm like, I'm gonna climb faster. So I press the A button, which drops me. So I feel like a fucking idiot. I'm trying so hard to figure this out right here. It's such an ordeal. That's finally when I get to be responsive, and I'm like, oh, this is weird. Just make it to the other side, please. The frustration. So much frustration. So yeah, on my way to get the boss key. One vine down. I know I'm supposed to use the beetle, but I'll be damned if that's how I'm gonna do it. And I also happen to have hit that vine with the last pellet I had, so... And I didn't even know I was that low, so it's a complete fluke that I got it with the last one. And here's where I'm like, yeah, I get to cross the rope bridge again. Oh, and check this out, like, this puzzle right here was super hard because I guess my rear remote was still inverted. And I guess I was so tired when I was playing this, like, my mind couldn't deal, so I just took the long way about it. I'm like, I know how this is supposed to go, I can't make it do right. So I'm like, alright, fine. We'll just go the long way. It's a bird! Like everything else in this game. Aw, man. Here comes an awesome boss fight. I'm gonna read off all the lines. No rehearsal. Look who it is. I thought that tornado I stirred up would have tossed and torn you apart, yet here you are, not in pieces. Not that your life or death has any consequence. It's just the girl that matters now, and I can sense her here, just beyond this door. Yes, we plucked Her Majesty from her perch in the clouds, and now she's ours. Oh, but listen to me. I'm being positively uncivil. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Demon Lord who presides over this land you look down upon, this world you call the surface. You may call me Ghirahim. In truth, I very much prefer to be indulged with my full title, Lord Ghirahim. But I'm not fussy. Did you really just draw your sword? Foolish boy. By all rights, the girl should have fallen into our hands already. She was nearly ours when that loathsome servant of the goddess snatched her away. Do you have any idea how that made me feel inside? Furious! Outraged! Sick with anger! This turn of events has left me with a strong appetite for bloodshed. Still, it hardly seems fair, being of my position, to take all of my anger out on you. Which is why I promise up front not to murder you. No, I'll just beat you within an inch of your life. So the thing about Ghirahim is, if you don't attack him from the right angle, he grabs your sword. And if you don't shake free, he steals it from you and then throws it. So you kind of have to wait for his hand to stop moving and predicting where you're going in order to strike him. So you'll see me wait for a long time before actually striking him when he stops moving. And that's because he'll pick it back up and start following you again. But otherwise, it's kind of a hard fight to do with a Wii remote that's not really listening to what you're doing. But I do okay. Honestly, like, I think Ghirahim is one of my most favorite antagonists. I love his personality. And for whatever reason, I can't even really explain why, but he reminds me of David Bowie. I love David Bowie. So he's my David Bowie of Zelda. And honestly, like, his theme, Zant's theme, all of his battle music, so good. Like, I know people are on about, like, One Wicked Angel and, like, Kefka's theme and all that stuff, but I love this song. I think Zant is just, like, this perfect mix of flamboyant showmanship and just, like, this kind of short fuse. I think I really like those kind of villains. They're all calm and collected, very civil, and like one small thing goes wrong or they have one improper thought, and just all of a sudden like they've been sent over the edge. And I think the song kind of embodies that. It kind of has like this fanciful sound over it, and then it has all these like, really strong bassy drum hits. Kind of give it these punches of aggression. Yeah, it's also a really long boss fight. Definitely one of endurance. I guess where I hit that small dart there, I thought it was bouncing on the ground. I guess it was just following Zant's model. I'm like, potion. And I was like, I can't believe that worked. I should have been fucked right there. I'm surprised I wasn't. I was also shocked about how he takes the potion. Just kind of like douses himself with it. And of course, as is classic fashion, like right after you take a health potion, like, get all your health back. It's like a few more hits and the boss is done. You should be done by like the next time I clash with him. I guess never mind. I guess I'm just remembering it wrong. The sword just didn't react at all. Back to acting. Well, you put up more of a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy. But don't clap for yourself quite yet. That sword of yours is the only reason you're still alive. I fear I spent far too long teasing and toying with you. The girl's presence has all but faded from this place, which means there is no reason to linger here. Goodbye, Sky Child. Run and play this time. Get in my way again, though, when you're dead. I didn't have that voice down pat. I apologize. It was off the cuff, people. It was off the cuff. Okay, so now we're moving to the totally gorgeous area. This area is so pretty on Dolphin. It's so pretty. I'll do more narration for this part, but I'm not doing it in any particular voice. Master, I have a message written in the language of the gods of old. Allow me to translate for you. From the edge of time I guide you, the one chosen carry out the goddess's mission. The spirit maiden who descended from the clouds must travel to 2 sacred places to purify her body. You stand in one of those places, Skyview Spring. The other is known as the Earth Spring. The second spring is hidden away deep within the scorched earth of Elven. The spirit maiden, never mindful of the heavy task entrusted to her, has set out for the second sacred place. I'm butchering this. We got the ruby tablet! Master, as I just translated, it would appear that Zelda purified herself in the waters of the spring. I calculated a 97% chance that she has already set out for Eldin. However, it is not clear what method of travel Zelda used to move from here to her next destination. My analysis suggests you should take the tablet to the altar in Skyloft. Doing so will likely open a new column of light on the surface, allowing you to descend to another area. Let's return to the sky once more before continuing our search. The bird statue outside can take us back up. So that was the first dungeon, and that's it for this video. See you guys next time when we place a tablet in the Skyloft shrine and we make it to the next environment.